Good morning, beautiful beings. Well, it could be afternoon or evening for you. I know we're a global community. Welcome to this space, Magdalene Dragoness. My name is Emily, and I want to, first of all, it's very early for me, 6 a.m. hour. I'm here at my altar with a couple of candles lit, and I just want to clear the energy with this beautiful bell. This is a miracle bell. It was given to me by two of my best friends. I was deep in a meditation, and I felt this urge to deliver another message that is in correspondence to the message that I felt very urged to give right at the solstice window. Because the solstice, particularly the winter solstice, if you're in the northern hemisphere, this moment is really a moment. What I'm hearing in my left ear, which is my receiving ear, is a gateway. And going through that gateway, we have the opportunity for incredible choice points. So I felt to quickly sort of give the message I gave last time, but now I would like to slow down and I would like to think critically and in-depthly about the message I delivered, which was at the solstice window was a beautiful opportunity and choice point to choose the organic ascension timeline. Now, ascension, when we talk about ascended masters, this ascension is something that takes you past this lifetime and into the realm of the eternal beingness of you, who you are. So simultaneously, while I am talking about organic ascension, I also simply want to talk about embodiment. Because right now we're here and we're alive and we have bodies and our bodies have organs and we are organisms. We have biology and chemistry. And right now, we're at this pivotal moment in the Aquarian age. And this is of no fault to anyone. It is just kind of becoming collective, almost like pop and culture, to talk about the human body like it is a machine, like it is technology. And in the past, I've done this. So this is not a judgment. This is not a shame. I was introduced to this concept through a colleague of mine. And it made sense because in this world in 2025, we're so used to understanding machines. We understand hardware and we understand software and we understand giving your computer an upgrade and we understand a download and we understand an airdrop. And so it can be tempting. It can be tempting to start to mechanize who and what we are as beings. But we need to stay grounded and centered in our heart chakra anahata, and particularly in our high heart chakra, our Hrit Padma. The Hrit Padma, yes, it needs to be awakened, but then it also needs to be balanced, because having an out of balance Hrit Padma has consequences for our overall heart chakra, anahata. And as we're at this moment of Lightbody activation, our organism is created through organic elementals. We are fresh, living, crystalline waters. Our blood is made and formed of waters and originally our mother's blood. When we are in the womb, we are water beings, and we are being primarily fed through our umbilical cord. Okay, this is why our solar plexus point, our belly button point, where we connect and can actually heal and help ourselves clear any sort of ancestral trauma through this point. Okay, that's a whole, I'm not going to take that door because that's going to get me off topic from what I really feel here to share, which is that it's becoming pop culture. It's becoming cultural to talk about your body as if it is a technology rather than an organism. What is the difference between an operating system, like a computer operating system, and a nervous system? What does a nervous system have that an operating system doesn't have? Okay, I want you to really think about this for yourself, because this is really a message for oracles. Specifically, this is a message for those oracles who are oracularly creating the new earth. And as somebody who loves language, has spent 2 decades with in-depth study of etymology and rhythm and rhyme, and who understands and has had many oracular initiations, it is so vital, the language we choose to talk about the earth we are creating. If we want to find ourselves in a transhumanistic situation, then we should keep talking about ourselves as machines. It is fine to compare the body to a machine through the use of a simile. The body is like a computer. The nervous system is like an operating system. But the more we do that collectively, as lightworkers, as our community, the more we take ourselves into, have you ever heard of a gateway drug? It's like they say marijuana is a gateway drug. Well, talking about our body as technology is a gateway, conceptual portal into what will be transhumanism. Because like it or not, transhumanism is going to happen. But that doesn't mean that transhumanism needs to happen to you, listener, whoever is listening, me, Emily. Because this is not a fear-based conversation. In this universe, we have free will choice. And the more we activate our light body, and the more we choose to work with the pure elemental spirits, and the less we choose to think of ourselves as a technological, technocratic, technology. Technology comes from the ancient Greek word techna. Technique, artistry, this thing that the human has that no other species has. Yes, there is the internet. There is the web of the internet. I watched the beautiful Snow Raven talk about this. She's a shamanic practitioner from Arctic Siberia. And she talked about how the internet was created by the human mind. Okay? It was created by the human mind, but it does not have even a fraction of the potential as the web of life. Some of us may know this web as Indra's web, the organic intelligence of light, light-based consciousness, light-based sentience, an aura made of light, a light body. And so let's use language that puts us into the reality, the timelines that we want. Human bodies are organisms. Organisms are different than machines. You do not have some type of technology that is able to be accessed in the way that, like if we set ourselves up to be tech, okay, then we're subjected to the rules of tech. Well, we know that tech has hackers. I'm speaking from a place of experience with this. Okay, I found myself in a relationship with some human beings who were, I think, unknowingly propagating a transhumanistic agenda because they were unaware of some of the beings they were working with. And this led me to use and talk about tech as spirituality. But my guides, as I have been walking the Rose lineage path and following my path of mysticism, there was this choice point that I made where I was like, okay, I understand and can see what this is. I'm leaving this matrix and I am living from, and this is in part been possible because of my beautiful dear friend Archer Stedman, who is here with his actual soul mission and purpose to hold the true organic timelines and blueprints. And through interacting with him and also getting to hear his soul purpose and understand his soul mission and receive his codes, I understand the beauty of that which was original divine design, light-based sentience, light-based magia, that which the mage, Merlin, Christ, Mary Magdalene, Mare, right? Mary is a title. So as we're building and creating the new earth, and as we're allowing the human to be greater than, superior to any quantum computer, any type of technology, we shall be discerning as we read books, as we listen to speakers, as we engage in the spiritual time that we are in. We shall be discerning, and we shall choose with our inner discernment that which aligns with us. And some of us may be here on the planet to choose a transhumanism pathway, because that pathway is not better or worse than any other pathway per se. And maybe it's our role to choose that, to become that. But a computer can be hacked, it can be controlled, its code, its original code can be hacked. And that which is living organic light cannot be hacked, cannot be decoded. Because there is a power much greater than AI. And my dear friend Bethany, she's getting a PhD in system dynamics and studying abuses of power, particularly significant and relevant to the discussion on AI in relation to indigenous and tribal cultures. She has said to me that AI is the Antichrist, and the depths and the lengths that AI will go to before even AI says, oh my God, I want to reach for my creator. I'm so far in separation that I want to reach for singularity. Well, that is not a pathway that we need to even go on. If we are thinking, and if we are discerning, and if we are hearing people talk about how they're going to merge with AI, then let them do that. But listen and understand and think for yourself from your organic heart. Think from your light-based consciousness. Do I want to do that just because everyone's going to go do that and jump off that cliff? Am I going to go jump off that cliff? Might be fun. Might also be painful. I don't know. This moment is young. All I know is that I believe in the intelligence of the organic sentience of the human organism, the human body, the chemistry, the organicness. And I can see when culture is being created. And Archer and I were talking about how so many people are talking about their bodies like they are machines. But remember, our words inform and create our reality. And this is a message for oracles. So if you are an oracle, know that you are light. Know that you are elementals. Know that you are water and sunshine and fire and air. And know that you are crystallizing your carbon body into crystallized earth. And know that you are blood and flesh and bone. And know that you do not need an outlet or a solar panel. You have things that are like an outlet. You have Earth, Mother Gaia, that's like a power outlet, but isn't. It's Earth, and Earth is different. And we should keep those differences supreme and in top of mind as we speak as oracles. And so every single time I said include yourself in the equation, delete, cancel, I received that phrase from someone else. I choose to insert every place I ever said that. Include yourself in the relationship, in the relational, energetic transference of your life. Even light code. I've been pondering, do I like the term light code? Do I think that this reality is a simulation? Is it a simulation? Or is it creative by its very nature because it was made by a creator who was living? Is it a co-creation? And of course, each and every person has to answer these questions for themselves. But I'm hearing really, really powerful light workers talking about AI and cloning and how it's cool. And I really feel like someone has to be the counter voice. Someone has to speak up and say, wait a second. If I'm an oracle, what do I want to prophesize? Our language creates our reality. Okay, I'm hearing that is enough to think about, and I want you to contemplate it. I want you to contemplate this message. I want you to take it in and fully absorb it. And always come to your own conclusions and choose your own path. And remember that there is no right or wrong. But there is divine design. There is original divine design. There is organic templating. And there is inorganic, artificial design and templating. Do you want to be connected to your organic, original, lighted source? Or do you want to be in a matricy connected to tech, where it is much more challenging to receive your signal, your sovereign signal? So receive your sovereign signal. And if you were created to be a transhuman being, if that was your original design, then move in that direction and do it proudly. But if you were created to be a light being, even if you were created to be a light warrior, if that was your original design, then be the light warrior and do it proudly. And this is a portal. This is a portal. And anyone who has listened this far and listened to the end of this is a code for you. At any point, at any time that any person finds this on the internet and they are finding themselves in a technocratic, transhumanistic way of being, may this portal exist as a gateway for all time and eternity into full remembrance of divine design, original organic templates and timelines. Yatulamias, Kialatiamias, Chiapatas, Yarash, Tutakash, Tutalahash, Tutalahash, Tutalash, Nyatotolash, Yashusu, Tikarujusu, Suroshusa, Ushsukushalashusu, Suru. Miatokore eshasasasasas. Mias. Be who you are. It's really easy at the end of the day. Just choose to be your fullness. Be the fullness of who you are. I love you. And I hope that this message has assisted you in any way, in any word, in any moment. Miatokorebishk, skas, glumuhuya, salamuhuya, 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 salamash, saashk, iskalamash, skushk, skalamash. And may your crystalline techniques, your crystalline techna, may it heal the world. May it heal the world.